Hey guys, welcome to my channel, or hi if you're new. Today I'm doing my O.W.L.S TBR readathon hosted by G over at Book Roast. I will leave her link down below in the announcement video. I've chosen my career, which is an O.W.L.S, a Hogwarts teacher, and I have to complete 6 O.W.L.S. I have to do the Defense Against the Dark Arts subject and 5 additional subjects, but I'm going to try and aim to do all 12. So I have a stack of books behind me which you can't see, so I'm gonna go through those and tell you guys which ones I'm going to be reading. So Ancient Runes is a retelling. So I'm going with Stealing Snow by Daniel Page. This is a Snow White retelling, and that's all I know about it. So I am excited to get to this. And I've had it sitting on my shelf for quite a while. So Stealing Snow is my Ancient Runes. My arithmetic is read a book written by one or more author, and I have the only one I could find, This Shattered World by Amy Kaufman and Megan Spooner. This is the second companion book to Their Fractured Light, and I liked that one. This follows different characters of that book. And it's a sci-fi. So I'm excited to continue with that one. Then I have Astronomy, which is a star word in the title, and I have a book that I've been meaning to read for a while, and that is The Darkest Stars by Jennifer L. Armentrout. Yes, it is a signed copy. I got it from my Barnes & Noble. All I know is this follows a different character that was in the Lux series. That's all I know. I'm excited to get in his head, and see what that's all about. And hopefully I like it. Care for Magical Creatures is read a book with a land animal on the cover. I found one. It's tricky, hard to see, but I have a study in Charlotte. There is a snake in the corner right there. So this follows the great granddaughter, Charlotte Holmes. So it's a Sherlock Holmes. It's also another retelling. I've heard mixed things about this, but I'm hoping I will love it. So I'm excited to get to it. Yes, it's the great granddaughter of Sherlock. So I'm excited. The next one is Charms, read an adult book. And I have a chunky on here. Everyone's reading it. Everyone's raving about it. Everyone I know who has read it has rated at least 5 stars. That is Priory of the Orange Tree by Samantha Shannon. All I know about this one is that it involves dragons. It's a fantasy. It's a standalone fantasy. And there is a female-female friendship in here. And I can't wait to get to it. That's going on to the pile. Defense Against the Dark Arts is the read a book that starts with R. And I have Rebel of the Sand by Alwyn Hamilton. I know nothing about this. I think it's a retelling, but I'm not sure. But I've heard nothing but good things about it, and I want to get to it because I do own the sequel. So there's that one. Then I have Divination read a book set in the future. And I'm hoping this is set in the future. It's The Diabolic by S.J. Kincaid. Or else I failed that one. Let me know down below if this is set in the future. If you have read it, I would love to know. If not, then I would have to find another one. But I've had this for a while. I've heard really good things about it, and I just want to read it. So, and get the second book that's already out. Then I have Herbology. Read a book with a plant on the cover. That's easy. The Land of Stories by Chris Colford. There is a bunch of trees and grass and vines all in this cover, so I think that counts. Again, it's another thick one, but I'm hoping it'll go by really quick. This is a story of fairy tales. Then I have History of Magic. Read a book published 10 years ago. I have Shiver by Maggie Stiefvater. This is going to be a reread. This was published in 2009. So, exactly 10 years ago. So there's that. Muggle Studies. Read a contemporary. And I am going to be reading In Search of O.W.L.S by Ava Delaria. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that author's name. I know nothing about this. All I know is it's contemporary. And I think I'm going to need it for all of this sci-fi and fantasy that I'm reading this month. So, there's that. Then I have Potions is read a sequel. And that sequel is Arch Enemies by Marissa Meyer. I read Renegades last year and fell in love with it. So I can't really say much because this is the second one. I'm pretty sure you all know what it's about right now. By now, follows our main character Nova. She is on the opposite end of the Renegades, and she wants to see them gone for what they did to her uncle. But then she goes undercover and becomes a renegade herself. But then she meets the Renegades, I want to say, the people who started it, son, and starts to develop feelings for him. So I'm excited to get to this one. That's added to the pile. And then Transfiguration. Read a book that has sprayed edges or red on the cover. I don't think the whole cover has to be red, but I'm going to go with Children of Blood and Bone by Tomi Adeyemi. The lettering is red and the headband is red, and there's red on the spine. So I think that counts. I've heard this being compared to Avatar: The Last Airbender, and I'm excited to get to this. I've had it since it came out, and I haven't read it yet, but I need to. All I know is this is set in Africa, I want to say. I think it's set in Africa, and there's magic. There's elemental magic in here, so I'm very excited to read this. But, that is it for my O.W.L.S TBR and the career I want to pursue. So, I'm going to turn you guys around so you can see all of these books that are standing in front of me. 12 books that are standing in front of me, and yeah. Hopefully you all can see all of those books. I know it's backwards, but yeah. Oh. That is it for my O.W.L.S TBR. Let me know if you guys are joining in. I would love to know. And like I mentioned, I will leave G down below for you guys so you can check out the announcements and all of that. I will leave her channel and the announcement video down below. and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.